I stood at the grill in our backyard, flipping burgers and listening to the laughter of close friends. My wife Sarah happily poured iced tea for everyone, while our daughter Ellie slept peacefully in her crib. But out of the corner of my eye, I saw a man I had never seen before reach down with both hands and lift Ellie out of her crib. I tensed up because I had never seen this man in my life. I walked over to him. "Hey, what are you doing?" She was sleeping. The stranger flashed an eerie grin, then sarcastically muttered, "Oh, was she?" I was confused. Sarah came over and was also staring at him. I whispered to Sarah, "Do you know this guy?" She shook her head. "No." I stepped closer to the strange man. Put her back in the crib. My friends kept to themselves, didn't notice anything weird. The man held my daughter closely to his chest and rocked her back and forth. "Don't worry about anything, Mike and Sarah. Ellie's in very good hands." My stomach turned with fear, and Sarah's face went pale white. I started to walk toward him to try and get my baby away from him, but he moved back. "I wouldn't do that, Mikey boy." I got enraged, clenched my fists. "If you take another step towards me, today will turn into the worst day of your life." I froze, panicked. He continued, "Sarah is going to politely tell everyone that there's a gas leak and that the fire department is on the way. Everyone needs to leave right now, and make sure you put on your best smile." My fists were trembling. "If you don't tell them to leave right now, your precious little peach will pay." My hands trembled with murderous rage. Then I nodded to Sarah, signaling that she should do what he says. She turned to the party and got their attention. "I'm so sorry, everyone. The gas company just called. There's a leak somewhere in the area, and they want everyone off the property until they can check it. Sorry." My friends groaned and moaned, then quickly left. The strange man smiled at my friends as he bounced Ellie on his hip and sang, "Rocka my baby on the treetop. If everything goes according to plan, the cradle will drop." My mom used to sing that to me. He laughed maniacally. Ellie squirmed against his shoulder and looked at me with scared, helpless eyes. "It's gonna be okay, baby. I'm here. Don't lie to her like that. How do you know everything's gonna be okay?" I lost my patience. "Why don't you quit your weird little game and tell us what the hell you want?" "I'd love to. My name's Dorian. 6 months ago, I was working out of a sweatshop in Pennsylvania. We ran phone scams, old people mostly, pretending to be the IRS, that kind of thing. One day I called your pretty little wife here." Sarah stiffened beside me. Unfortunately for me, she didn't fall for it. But Sarah is special because her dumbass father, I believe Frank is his name, is a freaking cop. He traced the call, sent a team, and kicked in our door at 4 in the morning. I went to county jail for a week. I was studying him as he talked and was searching for a way in to grab Ellie, but I could barely stop my hands from shaking. My mother had to bail me out. She was so ashamed of me, all because of you, and there's nothing I hate worse than letting down my mother. I was alarmed to hear that. Clearly, this guy's psycho. Mother had to spend $40,000 to bail me out. 2 days after I got out, she slapped me across the face so hard that my lip started bleeding. I hate it when she does that. I had to swear to her that I would pay her back, and I will. He glared at Sarah. "You owe me $40,000, you twat. Cash, right now, or you'll be at Ellie's funeral within the week." Panicked, raging thoughts pounded through my head. Then I quickly formed a plan. I calmly put my hands out towards him, trying to disarm him. "Okay, just take it easy. We have a safe upstairs, and there's about that much cash in it. But it needs both of our fingerprints to open it." "Then what the hell are you waiting for? Go open it. If you're not back in 5 minutes, I leave with her. I will not let down my mother." I took Sarah by the hand and quickly pulled her into the living room. As soon as we were past the kitchen and out of his line of sight, she started to pace frantically as tears formed. "This guy's a psycho. What are we gonna do?" "Listen, I need you to take a deep breath and hear me out. We're going to give him a duffel bag filled with toilet paper rolls and make him think it's cash. As soon as I hand it to him and he opens it up, I'll dive low and take out his legs. You grab Ellie out of his hands. Got it?" She shook with terror and I grabbed her shoulders. Sarah, I need you to be strong right now. Can you hear me?" She nodded. "Good. Ellie's going to be okay and I'm gonna tear this bastard's limbs off. But for right now, we need to stay composed and execute the plan." I steadied myself, filled up a duffel bag with toilet paper rolls, and nodded at Sarah. She gritted her teeth and we stepped out to see. He was gone. I panicked, rushed out front to see him standing near a black sedan with Ellie in his arms. "Leave the cash right here in front of me." I slowly walked over to him and set down the duffel bag. Sarah followed closely behind me. Then he pulled out a handgun, and I hesitated. My plan might have to change based on that. He knelt down, kept the gun on me, and unzipped it. My anger boiled over, and I slapped the gun out of his hand, lowered my shoulder, and tackled him into the side of his black sedan. Sarah was right beside me and grabbed Ellie out of his hands before he hit the ground. Dorian went down hard on his back onto the concrete. I got on top of him. "You messed with the wrong family, you piece of crap." I slammed as many right hooks and straight left punches across his face as I could. My rage was boiling as every hit bounced his head off of the asphalt. He was unconscious in about 5 seconds and my fists crunched into